I'm excited, curious, and scared for this video. I'm your host Youssef, and these are 10 scary Africa urban legends that will terrify you. Make sure you subscribe and ring that bell to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Anyways, let's get moving. Number 10, the Tokoloshe. The Tokoloshe, often spelled Tokoloshe, is a legendary being with a long history in African folklore. It is frequently characterized as a diminutive humanoid creature with a disproportionately large head and large eyes, standing around 1 meter tall. The Tokoloshe, according to mythology, is most active at night. The creature is frequently linked to mischief, nightmares, and sickness in diverse folklore. Raising one's bed by putting it on bricks or raised platforms is a popular practice. It is thought that by raising the bed, it will be harder for the Tokoloshe to access the person when they are sleeping. The creature is said to have short arms or a restricted range, making it less likely to harm a person if their bed is raised. In some African groups, the Tokoloshe is associated with deeply rooted cultural practices and beliefs that have been handed down through generations. The Tokoloshe continues to influence regional customs and traditions, even if its existence is still a matter of legend and belief. Number 9, Pinky Pinky. An urban legend known as Pinky Pinky that originated in South Africa has garnered notoriety as a representation of the anguish and dread that women have to go through. It is characterized as a pink Tokoloshe, a putative resident of the school's restrooms located halfway between the boys' and girls' facilities. The threat of attacking young women wearing pink is made by the creature, which is reported to have 1 claw and 1 paw. Pinky Pinky is frequently spotted in locations where young women are more likely to be alone, like the restrooms or the margins of rural woods. Fearsome character Pinky Pinky commonly makes an appearance in dreams and is occasionally cited in accounts of intimate abuse. Pinky Pinky sighting reports have been taken seriously by some authorities, both before and after apartheid, which has resulted in school closures and police investigations. The creature's features blur when viewed directly, leaving only its 2 pink eyes to be distinguished. According to alleged victims, Pinky Pinky tries to corner girls and asks them to play or to be friends with it while speaking to them in a melodious woman's voice. Number 8, the Flying Dutchman. Through several representations in literature, opera, and popular culture, the legend of the Flying Dutchman, a compelling maritime tale, has captivated audiences. The dangerous waters at the Cape of Good Hope, previously known as the Cape of Storms, are where this mythology first appeared. Captain Hendrik van der Decken, who was sailing for the Dutch East India Company in 1641, is where the story of the Flying Dutchman begins. A violent storm broke up as his ship and men attempted to round the Cape of Good Hope. Captain van der Decken remained steadfast and resolved to finish the expedition even if it took till doomsday, in spite of his crew's pleading to avoid the storm. According to folklore, van der Decken saw an angel during the storm, but he retaliated by shooting the divine visitor. The fate of the ship and its crew was allegedly sealed by this action. The Flying Dutchman was doomed to spend the rest of time at sea. The ghostly, shimmering, spectral ship is said to emerge and vanish without warning. According to some legends, the Flying Dutchman makes an effort to converse with other sailors, and its sighting is thought to portend imminent bad luck. Number 7, the Hole in the Wall. The Hole in the Wall, a noteworthy landmark known for its visual beauty and geological significance, is situated along the South African coastline. This formation is known to the indigenous Bomvani people as eSikaleni, which means place of sound. One intriguing legend surrounding Hole in the Wall concerns a girl who resided in a community close to the lagoon. One of the sea-peopled semi-deities that resembled humans but had flexible wrists, ankles, and flipper-like hands and feet noticed her. Her beauty entranced the marine creature, who made an effort to court her. The girl's father stopped his daughter from meeting her partner after learning about the advances. However, one night during high tide, the sea creatures used a huge fish to assist them to ram a hole through the cliff's middle. The people fled into hiding as they burst into the lagoon while shouting and singing. The girl and her lover were reunited in the commotion before dissipating into the water. Local legend holds that the sea people's music and singing can still be heard at specific periods of the year. According to Xhosa mythology, Hole in the Wall serves as a portal to the world of their ancestors. Number 6, Adamastor. Greek mythology and Portuguese literature are the sources for the legend surrounding Adamastor, the legendary character near the Cape of Good Hope. Adamastor was a titan in Greek mythology who rebelled against the Olympian gods and was punished by having his body transformed into a rough mountain at the southernmost point of Africa. Vasco da Gama encounters Adamastor as a terrifying character while sailing around Cape Point in Luz de Camões' epic poem, The Lusíads, which is written in the Portuguese language. To establish a link between southern Africa and the pantheon of ancient deities, Camões constructed this new legendary person. The story of Adamastor serves as a warning to sailors about the perilous nature of the Cape and its looming vengeance. Standing on Cape Point's cliffs today makes one think about Adamastor's majesty and the sea's might. Greek mythology, Portuguese literature, and the perilous aspect of the Cape are all combined in the tale of Adamastor, which has a profound impact on the history and culture of the area. Number 5. The Grootslang. The fabled creature known as the Grootslang, which is simply translated as Big Snake, has been mentioned in African mythology since the early 1800s. It is said to be a huge aquatic creature that resembles a cross between an elephant and a snake. The beast is reputed to be 40 to 50 feet long and leave 3-foot broad tracks. The bottomless pit or wonder cave close to Richtersveld is connected to the Grootslang according to one specific mythology. This story claims that a 40-mile underground tunnel connects the cave to the sea. In this cave, a big diamond trove is allegedly guarded by the Grootslang. It is thought that the creature which the gods created is as old as the world. The Grootslang, however, was allegedly given overwhelmingly strength and power by the gods, which caused it to rule over all of the animals. Number 4. Heitsi-eibib Ga-Gorib. Folklore among the San and Khoikhoi tells of a valiant hero by the name of Heitsi-eibib who battles the formidable Ga-Gorib. This belief is widespread among the San people of Namibia and Botswana, as well as in South Africa. The monster lives on the rim of a large pit and invites everybody who goes by to throw pebbles at his head, promising them rewards if they can bring him down. People who accept the challenge, however, suffer a sad outcome when the pebbles they throw hit Ga-Gorib and the challenger. Heitsi-eibib makes the decision to confront Ga-Gorib after learning of the fatalities the monster had afflicted. The details of how the narrative ends vary between different versions. Number 3. Nyami Nyami. The river god Nyami Nyami is adored in the mythology of the Tonga tribe, who call the Zambezi Valley of Zimbabwe and Zambia home. Nyami Nyami is thought to live in Lake Kariba. Nyami Nyami, according to folklore, manifests as a serpent-like creature that is around 3 meters broad. According to legend, when Nyami Nyami swims by, the water turns red and bears a pronounced stain. Near the current Kariba Dam wall, Nyami Nyami was thought to reside behind a huge rock known as Kariwa, which means trap in the local language. Tribal members believed that approaching this rock would result in being pulled down into perilous whirlpools and disappearing forever. When the Kariba Dam wall was being built in 1950, a terrible cyclone and a significant flood tore through the valley, causing extensive damage and many fatalities. Additional disasters and extraordinary flooding episodes occurred in the following years. The Tonga people were said to have suffered a tremendous deal of pain and misfortune as a result of Nyami Nyami's separation from his mate. They believed that Nyami Nyami, who yearned to reconcile with his mate and re-establish the harmony of nature, was the cause of the floods, droughts, and other natural disasters. Number 2. Hunks and the Devil. Early 18th century Dutch sailor Han van Hunks made the decision to settle down on the slopes of Devil's Peak, which is close to Table Mountain, after retiring from his exciting life at sea. He frequently climbed the mountain to take a relaxing pipe smoke. One day, a strange man came up to van Hunks and asked for some tobacco to smoke. The two men got into a boasting match and then decided to challenge one another to a smoking competition. The winner would receive a ship loaded with gold, therefore the stakes were very high. They participated in a smoke-off over the course of several days, each hoping to come out on top. Van Hunks eventually triumphed after outsmoking his adversary, but he soon realized that the mysterious stranger was none other than the devil. Thunder raged, clouds collected menacingly, and Van Hunks vanished into thin air, leaving just a scorched patch of dirt behind as they came to their realization. Number 1. The Karoo Mermaids. The arid Karoo region of South Africa, famous for its rocky terrain, caves, and submerged tunnels, is said to have its own mermaid mythology. These mermaids entice unsuspecting victims to their passings with their alluring beauty, dark hair, and fishtails. When one considers the prehistoric rock paintings that have been found nearby, the legend of the Karoo Mermaids becomes even more intriguing. These rock drawings, which appear to be the work of the Khoisan people, show humanoids with fish-like tails. The local mermaid legends are given more credibility by these antiquated pieces of art, which also feed people's fantasies. It would seem strange to have mermaid legends in the Karoo, where water sources can be scarce. But the region's presence of underground water systems and rock pools offer a setting that might serve as the basis for such stories. People who research the mythology of this distinctive South African region are still enthralled by the appeal and mystery of the Karoo Mermaids. Thanks for watching. Those were 10 scary Africa urban legends that will terrify you. Leave a like and comment if you think we missed anything, and we hope you have a scary day.